In today's video, we're going to be headed down south to take a look into the popular USA Network show, Queen of the South, which, luckily for fans, will be releasing its 5th season on Netflix in 2022. We'll be taking a look at everything we know so far about the show's 5th season, releasing to Netflix. So stick around because you'll not want to miss a single second of this video. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Will Season 5 be the last season of Queen of the South? Unfortunately for Queen of the South fans, Season 5 will indeed be the show's final season. According to USA Network, Queen of the South's finale will continue the trend of USA Network's departure from scripted originals to allow for more airtime to be given to reality TV shows. This may seem like a bold move for the network, but it has been working hard to lose its scripted content recently, which honestly does not make very much sense. The show ranked #1 in viewers for shows airing in the 9 p.m. slot on Thursdays during Season 4, which is not an easy title to hold. And yet, that was not the only accomplishment by the show in its 4th season. Queen of the South Season 4 held the highest viewer count for the most coveted demographic, adults ages 18 to 49, on their Thursday night airing spot as well, boosting the ratings of the show even higher than just total viewing number. So, if the show was having so much success, why would a network try to get rid of it? Well, as some of you probably know, Queen of the South is based on a book titled La Reina del Sur, which obviously translates to Queen of the South from Spanish to English. It looks like the showrunners have run out of source material from the book and have decided to end the show instead of attempting to continue on their own. So I guess that means that the showrunners Dalen Rodriguez and Ben Lobato have learned from their mistakes of shows like Game of Thrones, who attempted to go past the show's source material and epically crashed and burned. When will Season 5 debut on Netflix? The production of Season 5 of Queen of the South has been messy to say the least. Thanks to the pandemic, the show's production was halted after the premiere of Season 4 back in August of 2019. With a good portion of their shooting being done in Mexico City, it's been very difficult for the show to film as the COVID-19 pandemic has been extremely present over the past year. With that being said, the season does have a release date on Netflix of April 7th, 2022. This season featured a total of 10 episodes, which is 3 less than the past 4 seasons of the show, which all had 13 episodes per season. The shortened number of episodes is most likely largely due to the production hell the studio went through just to get this season filmed in time for an April 7th, 2021 original cable release date. This is just a guess, however, so do not be surprised if this date turns out to be incorrect. However, our guess is educated as the 4th season of Queen of the South was released on the USA Network on June 6th, 2019, and an exact year later, June 6th, 2020, the 4th season dropped on Netflix. It appears as though Queen of the South loves to release on the streaming giant after a full year of it being exclusively available on USA Network, so it looks like our guesses may just turn out to be true. On the other, less optimistic hand, every other season of Queen of the South has released on Netflix in May or June, and has never been released in April before, which means they could stick to their regular Netflix release schedule and drop the 5th season in either one of May or June, much like their previous seasons. We hope that isn't the case, because April of 2022 is already so far away, and adding the extra month or two is already difficult to imagine. If you have watched the other 4 seasons and you have been waiting for the 5th to drop on Netflix to watch it, first of all, you're a saint. Second of all, you could be watching it already on Amazon Prime. The only issue with watching the series on Amazon Prime is that it is not free to stream. If you really need to watch the 5th season, you can rent each episode for $2.99 to watch it in HD or $1.99 to watch it in standard format. You can also rent the entire series for $19.99 in HD or $14.99 to watch it in standard format. Even though Season 5 was the last season, were there plans for Season 6? Well, the answer to that is simple. Yes, there were. The showrunners for Season 4 and 5, Dalen Rodriguez and Ben Lobato, recently revealed some story avenues that they planned on traveling if Queen of the South was renewed for a 6th season. I'm warning you now that there will be spoilers for Season 5 of Queen of the South from here on out, so if you have not seen it, maybe come back after you've seen the finale of Season 5 to hear everything of what could have been in Queen of the South Season 6. You've been warned. It was revealed that the location in which Theresa resides in the finale of Season 5 is a mystery that can be solved by the viewer, but doesn't really matter. The scene was shot on the Gulf of Alabama because of COVID restrictions, but it is supposed to show the audience that she is anywhere but the United States, and that her plan to fake her death has gone off without a hitch. Rodriguez and Lobato have both agreed that they both see the location as New Zealand because because it's so remote that nobody from her past would ever find her there. While this makes for an incredibly satisfying ending to the series, it was never the original plan. Originally, Rodriguez and Lobato wanted Season 5 to end in Marbella, Spain, which is where Theresa finds herself in the book. This way, the series could continue using that portion of the book as source material. However, when they could not get to Spain due to COVID restrictions, and they knew there would not be a Season 6 anyway, they decided to just have her live out her days in a remote location, far away from her past life. Why leave Theresa alive if the series was ending? Rodriguez and Lobato struggled when deciding the fate of main character Theresa Mendoza. Should they kill her? Should they let her live? Which is a more satisfying ending? The questions were flung back and forth by both parties, but in the end, they both decided on one inescapable fact. Theresa Mendoza had created an empire not out of greed, bloodlust, or fear. Theresa Mendoza brought a moral code to a business that is without morals and succeeded. If she can break the mold while operating within the cartel game, she can certainly break the mold when escaping it. Rodriguez and Lobato knew that she deserved to get out alive because she never got sucked into the cartel business and let it change who she was at a fundamental level. She did what she had to do, but stayed true to herself the whole time, and they felt that Theresa earned her survival. They also thought that having the main character survive an experience like hers was essentially turning the genre on its head, because oftentimes the main character that gets sucked into a scenario such as hers does not make it out alive, much like Walter White in Breaking Bad, which has a similar premise. And if you're wondering why I didn't say spoiler alert when announcing the fate of Walter White, it's because the show's finale has been out for 8 full years. If you're going to watch that show, you would have already. Stop lying to yourself. Rodriguez and Lobato also left Theresa alive because they thought it would add another layer to the finale. It is made clear by Pote that nobody suspects that Theresa is actually still alive, and that she will never be looked for ever again. But what if that wasn't the case? What if Devin Finch and the CIA actually were suspicious of Theresa's so-called death and continued to look for Theresa after? After all, they did leave Finch alive for seemingly no reason, so wouldn't it make sense that his only reason to be alive in terms of the show is to continue to be a thorn in the side of Theresa Mendoza? Unfortunately, we will probably never know, but if the show does get a reboot in the future, you know where the show might kick off. That's our video. Thank you so much for watching. Are you waiting for Season 5 to drop on Netflix in order to watch it? Are you considering purchasing the season on Amazon Prime? Whatever the case, let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. It's completely free and it really helps out the channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you all in the next video.